So, hi everyone, this is going to be the one for Friday, but these are timeless. So, my name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. Let me actually see if I can move. Oh god, I've moved it down. Move the chair up a bit. Oh, I've moved it down again. There we go. So, I'm actually freezing. It's freezing, and then I just went, it's always freezing, Matt. Well, I don't know, it isn't always. Sometimes it's a bit too toasty, but because it's extra cold. Actually, do you know what? It isn't even. I don't know why it's free. Well, I do know it's just really cold. Basically, it's been colder, but yeah. Anyway, so we'll just crack on it. I don't know how long it'll be. So if it warms up a bit through there, I'll go through, but doesn't make any difference to you, basically. Right, so if you are new, everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. This channel is for twin flames primarily, but I am always open for that shift to change. What I mean is I've helped twin flames for 10 years now. It's really longer than that, but it's officially 10 years for Crystal Clear Visions next year, which is just mental. But yeah, I'm here to help with ascension, spiritual awakening, and yeah, anyone can go through spiritual awakening. So, but it just tends to be twin flame awakening with the people that get drawn to me. So I'm shuffling these wee scriptures. I've been using the love horseshoe spread the last few days, and I'm quite liking that. It's really, although I'm not really I don't usually like to use, I feel it a bit restrictive. I'm actually really liking it lately because it just helps me stick to a bit of a time frame. Otherwise I could people know I can sit for like 2 hours and stuff and channel a message, and it's just, I'm going to film as many as I can today. I actually just recorded a mixture. Well, basically it's a mixture of like Claire style, but it was more focused on hypnosis for not being able to sleep. So it's a hypnosis for insomnia, but so it's kind of like a script I read, and then I weaved in my own stuff with it. So I done a chakra clearing for about 30 minutes, and then the rest of it, I don't know, maybe it wasn't just an hour. So yeah, about 20 minutes or something. So don't know. Obviously, I've just finished recording that now, so I haven't watched it back. But yeah, it'll be what it needs to be. So that will either just go straight into public right away, or I'll probably release it to the members first and then to the public. But I'll just see what they guide me to do. But I'll just and that's the way whenever I'm guided to do one sort of wee bit differently. I mean, everything I do is different. Yeah, some will go in the membership, some will go out there for everyone. And yeah, as you see, I just get guided to do whatever. So but yeah, let me know if the comments are on that one. Let me know how you found it, because I did intend that one to be one that you could listen to every night. I wouldn't listen to the chakra clearing bit every night if you don't need it, kind of thing, and you find that the rest is enough to fall asleep, but you might need it to fall asleep, so it's up to you. Again, your mind won't take on the bits that don't apply to you, but you've got the power, kind of thing. So God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble, and that's Psalms 46:1. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved, Acts 2:21. So 21st of February could be significant. Now, I'm using a card deck, which I absolutely love the colours, because my branding colours are primarily royal blue and gold. So as you'll be able to see on the channel, but also like purpley kind of indigos and as well. But like basically I've had my eye on these cards for years because look, because it's like I love the colours. Oh, my nose is really itchy. Love when the spirits coming in. We're not doing mediumship Monday yet. I think I am even going to film that today, so but yeah, it just never felt the right time to get them. But I've wanted them now for it's been quite strong. Like whenever I'm feeling drawn to get more cards, I'm like, and it's not like they're not it's not like they're one of the pricier ones, but so it's nothing to do with that. Because again, some of my decks are a lot of money, do you know what I mean? So I appreciate donations because they're not just for me, they're for using for everyone. But because I usually, when somebody does book a session, that's when I do treat us to a card deck. But yeah, this is one of my wee Christmas presents because, like I said, I did want this one because I've got the other women's deck I've had for ages, but I mean the same women's deck I've had for ages. So anyway, let's see. So I was going to use these to get a bit of a theme. So as usual, I'm just picking up on a twin flame story. I like to call this twin flame therapy. And with this particular spread, it's like, you know, the past and then the present, the hopes, fears and expectations, areas of conflict, outside influences, the best course of action and probable outcome if this action is taken. So to give you a bit of a preview. So, I looked at, I kind of, I looked at 555 kind of. So I think they wanted me to catch it and I kind of missed it. So, that's a weird channeling. They wanted me to catch it and I think I missed it. I feel that's about a masculine, that your guides were really wanting you to get the message that it was time to take action. I think you missed the memo. So if that's you, it will resonate. And they've just, oh fuck, all these cards are going to fall. They're not going to fall, they're not going to fall. So they've just specifically awkwardly got me to pick up some, because some of them are there, some, right, so let's just shuffle these. So tell us a wee bit of a backstory then about the past. So what happened in the past? So usually if you've never seen me do this before, it is a mixture of, like I said, it's God speaking through me. So what I mean by it is it's the truth, right? It's integrity, and but it's also like your guides, angels, loved ones of spirit, ancestors. So and I won't always home in on who because it's getting boring, you know what I mean? Just trust me. Again, I just like, you know, it's just not my thing. So I've just never, I don't really home in on, like, you know, like for instance, Archangel Michael is specifically telling me this, or Saint Germain is specifically telling me this, or you know what I mean? So it's just, you can either trust or not, but you can just watch as it unfolds. Oh shit, they all nearly flew on the floor. So yeah, I want to feel that way again. So in the past, I really do feel that this is like, I'm channeling, like, so it'll sound like it's one person, but it's a group of masculines that feel this way. This masculine, whether it's a male or a female, if this is you, you really wanted to tell your divine feminine how you felt. And I feel it's like you feel, like I replay our conversations over and over, I feel it's like you didn't seize the moment, and you could have chose to bury yourself in work. And again, that's always about fear, you know, you were stuck in like fear, doubt and worry, procrastination. And so I'm not going to pull too many more of them, but that's a bit of the background. I'm going to put them up there. I've not really got anywhere. I've not really, wait a minute. I've not really got anywhere to put these. Oh, fucking hell. Oh no, all the bits of paper are falling for Mediumship Monday. So we'll put them there. I'll use these in a bit after. Could you tell us a wee bit? No, wait a minute. Tell us with these new cards. What about the past? What else about the past for a group of masculines? Because again, and I'm being guided to channel it from perspective of the masculine, because it's the masculines that are being guided to take action towards their feminine at this time. And to be honest, the feminines, it just keeps coming through to rest. So it might be probably quite boring. I might actually see for banter. I'm going to do that. That would take ages for all of them, but I think just for today, I'll do it in the same video. I was going to do it in two separate ones. I'm going to do the masculine first, and then I'm going to do the feminine. I would normally do the feminine, then the masculine, but I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to do the masculine, then I'm going to do the feminine. So in the past, tell us the foundations of the connection, whatever that connection was, whether it had a label on it or not. What was going on in the past between a group of twins that need this message? And it must be important for me to have got this particular deck of cards. And I didn't know it was going to arrive today. I think it was actually meant to arrive tomorrow. So it arrived early, so we've had a lot of wee messages here. something's going to arrive sooner than you think. Now that could be a person or an opportunity, could be a gift as well, because we've got Christmas coming up. But there's something that's going to arrive sooner than you think. Infinity, your love is timeless. So remember, this is from the masculine's perspective. So, look how amazing is that? It's coming through the same. So yeah, in the past, look, this masculine wanted to reciprocate your feelings. If you're the feminine, this masculine does and did reciprocate your feelings internally. Your love is timeless. It's an infinite bond. Reciprocate, express shared feelings. But because we've got a want to feel that way again, I bury myself and work to forget you, and I replay our conversations over and over, it feels like somebody, it's like they, and sorry, I started saying it, I never said it, it's how interesting, they did show me the card that says best friend, but wait a minute, I might knock stuff over. So again, that you could have had a close connection, you know, whether you're calling, you know, you could have, I saw 11:11 there as well, so it's divine time, or 11:11 significant. But I feel, yeah, you know, you might have called yourselves best friends, or this was mentioned at some point, or you just internally felt it. But this is, again, they felt this about you. And again, when you truly wake up to who this person is, it is your best friend, it's the other half of your soul. But true friends stick together no matter what. Like this person, they just keep saying to me it was all very internal. So there's a possibility, you know, either that person didn't say anything like that at all, or they didn't say it very often, or like once or something. But that's how connected they felt to you. But again, I just keep feeling it was all very internal. So this might never have been expressed to you. Okay, quite sad feeling. I want to get another. Could you tell us something else about the past? This is just to help if you are this masculine, that you're like, yep, that's totally how I felt, or to help you if you're the feminine and you're like, yeah, I feel, and you know what else? Look at this. I love you. This person knew. So in the past, now remember, the past can be 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, last week, yesterday, an hour ago. But whatever the past is in this story, this person knew that they loved you. They felt very close to you. You felt like some kind of best friend. They knew that they loved you, and so I feel it's that this really scared them, is the way it feels like it's going to go. So, yeah, look at this. Indecisive and obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. This person, but because we're talking about the past here, like I'm not getting, although there might be things that have happened since then, depending on who I'm talking to here, I feel the secret was this person couldn't decide what to do about these feelings, like, but at the same time they kept being pulled back to, I want to feel that way again. But it's like it was a push and pull that scared them, or it scared you. Yeah, daydreaming, imaginising, fantasy. Like this person in the past, like you are a fantasy to them. They daydream about you. They imagine, they fantasise what it would be like. But it feels like maybe then you just, like, you know, close the book on that, get back to your day job, you know, especially because that's got to bury myself and work to forget you. So now, so that feels like it could be ages ago, or like I said, it could be more recent. And now this group of masculines ourselves are telling me whatever third party, so if it's romantic, but, or if it was like different romantic, you know, just kind of like if somebody wasn't directly sort of attached to another person, but were free and could do what they want, the third party is no more because it's in reverse. So bear in mind, this now could be like as recent as somebody could just split up yesterday, you know what I mean? There were other things that got in the way of us being together, but I feel the third party situation was this person's fear. Like they spoke themselves out of it, because then they just pulled my eyes down to, I'm anxious, I struggle with pressure at home, at work, at home, with you, I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do, and that's something I have to heal. So again, I feel, I'm not using those cards yet, but I just feel this masculine saying, in the past, They felt you were their best friend, they loved you, but they were very indecisive about what to do about these feelings. It scared them, so they buried themselves in work, third parties at some point, although that is behind them now. Whenever it reaches this point, the timeline is just how I'm channeling it. Again, it depends what's making sense to you. But right, okay, so that's enough about the past, or I'll be here all day. So what's going on in the present with from this masculine's perspective? Guys, sorry, but this is quite exciting. This is what I mean, like, it absolutely amazes me. Like, my guides, like I said, I've wanted this deck for ages. And it's like, they get, like, just like they got me to, where is it? Oh shit, there's a bigger one too. Oh god, I can hear there's a wee ringing in my ear. They got me to get the wee, oh there it is, the wee mini deck of Wisdom of the Oracle, and then the bigger deck's sitting there, so I'm going to use them both. And it's because not all of them are there. Mind you, it looks like most of them are. So it's like, but those words were really important last night. So again, it's an expensive weight, isn't it? But yeah, it's really clever. Anyway, I'm saying wow because this masculine's saying, bear in mind, I haven't actually looked at all these cards. I just opened them. Someone from your past may return. True love is selfless. Sacrifice. So it's called return and sacrifice. So although this is a question about the present, I'm strongly feeling in the present, which is exciting, this masculine's about to make a return. Because it's like they won a second chance on what they've been fantasizing and where they didn't take that opportunity, but it's because they weren't ready. But also there's something here about this, because you'll know if I'm sitting in here filming, I very often get drawn to the word sacrifice because it's on this it's a poster I got. It's not a poster, it's in a frame, but it's like a load of words I got about succeeding, and like it's about working hard, like more than what other people would do. It just screams Saturn and Scorpio, which is what I've got, which is why I'm about discipline and working hard. And but yeah, I feel this person made a sacrifice in the past. Like they sacrificed their own happiness and their love for you, which we've already seen is very strong. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like that's gold, true love and best friends. That's what you want. And this person sacrificed that for something. So we don't know what that is yet, but it feels like it is a mixture of, and again, I just feel loads of people could identify this at this point, but yeah, the exciting thing is, this, whether you know it or not, like this masculine's planning to return because you're their true love. Right. What's in the back of that? Stability, set a solid foundation. So I feel it's like in the past, it feels like this person just they didn't feel ready for it. They didn't feel stable enough. And I feel in the sense that this person couldn't handle the intense emotions that being around you evoked in them. And maybe you felt the same if you're the feminine. More than likely, actually, because of the twin flame journey. Right, so could you, the only thing is when I do it like after, I don't know if I'm going to remember, but we'll just see. So could you tell us, unless I just do it, yeah, fuck it, that's what I'm going to, I'm going to do the feminine at the same time. I'm going to do it that way. That's the way I usually always done it, so I don't know why. It's because I'm not doing my own spread, that's because I decided to use this one. Tell us how the feminine felt towards the masculine in the past. Talk. Talking keeps your relationship alive. So because I'm asking about the past, I feel, right, instantly, right, first of all, I thought, like, it's good to talk. Like, I feel like you could have been quite chatty around this person, really comfortable. They might have, like, opened up a lot around you. But I feel like this is about the talk, Like, I feel, because it's the Gemini full moon coming up, because remember, the past can be yesterday or an hour ago. It feels like, there's a strong feeling in the feminine that it's, we need to talk. So I feel you might have even approached your divine masculine, like, either directly saying we need to talk, or you've, in a meditation or a shamanic journey, or You've made it clear again. You see the ways that it's not all the time, but when it comes up and it feels guided, like I make it clear that that I'm open to talk to mine. But it's kind of like it's you just put it out there and you leave it. You don't kind of keep at someone, which is why again I really want to say again. But I suppose they're making me mention that because if you think about it, a phone number is like Gemini full moon communication. I didn't actually send my new number to my twin flame because it just didn't make sense it just didn't make sense. If we're not talking anyway, when I've had the other number, like it just, to me that's a bit desperate. I think if I'm like, oh, here's my new number, like I'm just sending it to everyone in my phone book, and you're one of them. Nah, like sorry, that's a bit beggy. Do you know what I mean? That is the way I saw it. So whether that's making life harder for myself or life harder for him, I'm sorry, that is the way I saw it. And also it's just like the other things that I've said, you just don't know what's going on in someone's life. So from my perspective, it's respect and boundaries, but it's just it cannot sometimes it can take the wrong way. But anyway, so things in the twin flame journey, things work out, miracles occur, guys. Right, so what a wee bit more about the past for the feminine. So the feminine wanted to talk. Let's just keep it at that. Because I always feel connected to you. Yeah, so it's like, the feminine, you feel that extreme soul tie. Now, this card, right, to me, this soul tie card could be a good or a bad thing. Like, that could be about twin flames, but that could also be about karmic people. But so I feel in this case, it's like, I feel for the feminine in the past, it's like, when it's been painful, it's felt like I just heard like excruciatingly painful that you feel everything to do with this person. So when you've been aware that they have been in a relationship with somebody else, you feel everything. Whether you've been aware that they're single and doing what they want, you feel everything. It's, like I feel like you've been, like, sorry, I just heard like, I mean, I get that too, but like, dragged along for the ride, you know what I mean? It's like you feels like a bit of a roller coaster, like, no matter what you do, you always feel tied to this person. And the thing is, your masculine always feels tied to you too, as we've saw, because those feelings and some feeling that you love someone and that they're best, it doesn't go away, but it's just it's been approached. Like that is the thing with twin flames. If you're really open and vulnerable, like for instance, I'm a great example of that. It's highly likely that your twin flame is like, not going anywhere near that. Keep it surface level, but that won't be all of them. Like that might be how they appear to most people, but they will be just as deep and like able to be open and vulnerable as you. But it's the circumstances have to be right, and also both people need to be healed enough to be able to have the talk. Because like I said, healing never stops. Anyway, right. So what else? Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I've caused. So like there could be, because this is the feminine's card, but I'm just aware that we were about to go into the hopes and fears of the masculine. So take that how it resonates. I'm going to say for some of the feminines, because I'm still in that bit, there could be like something that you feel like is that, I feel, the talk. I feel like maybe the talk turned into an argument or you exchanged words, with each other or something, and you feel guilt about that. I feel there's a bit of that both ways. But I feel that's the masculine feeling guilty as well about coming forward. So we'll see if it comes out again. Right, so that's enough for... Now we're doing the present. So did I do the... Let's do, feminine in the present now, because then that's when I decided, right, feminine in the present. Yeah, look, wow, the feminine in the past has wanted to talk, and now you want to compromise. Compromise is not submissive. So again, I'm getting really into this, I'm strongly feeling that if you're this feminine energy, whether you're female or male, like, you just want to talk, you just want to reach a compromise, And it's like you want to actually say that to your masculine, like, just because you're like wanting to talk to me now, it doesn't mean like I've won or something. It feels very Five of Swords. It feels very immature, actually. It feels like this feminine's like, look, how can we just talk and make sure that we both like don't feel like shit anymore, and that we can work this out. And I feel like, in the sense of, even if that means we don't come away from this conversation like, oh yeah, we're going to be together and all that, it's like, just so that you just feel better, set a solid foundation, stability. It's like, yeah, I feel this feminine presently just wants to reach a compromise. So let's see what comes out now. So the masculine's returning from your past and the feminine wants to compromise. Well, that's a good sign. Yeah, because I feel shattered about the situation. So, and it's got broken. So there is something that has went on here that has upset both people. A new chapter, I'm trying to move on. And I feel like that what I'm strongly getting from this is, it's like, if you're this feminine, like, you've tried to move on from, I'm not going to say you've not tried to move on from your divine masculine, because you know that you can't do that, or you should know, but I'm assuming you know that if you watch mine all the time, or even if you don't and you just find this. But it's like you're trying to move on from whatever happened in the past that's upset you both. And that could simply just be that this person had strong feelings for you, but they ran from them and didn't want to talk about it. But it could be a whole lot more, as we know, especially because the third party was in reverse. It does seem like that situation behind somebody now, but this could be what this masculine is returning to talk about. Right, so now we've caught up to speed. What is the hopes and the fears and the expectations of the masculine? This is confusing me because I normally do the feminine first, but whatever. Whoa, afraid, ahead. Wow, look at this. This is the hopes and the fears. They're afraid. It's time to let go of any insecurities. Focus on what's in front of you. So, divine masculine, clear as day, it's coming through. You're afraid of what's ahead. You're afraid of this conversation. You're afraid of how it's going to go. But you just know that you want to let go of any fear or insecurity around that, because it just feels like it's went on too long. So that's pretty straightforward. Admitting. It's okay to admit errors and put things right. I love that. Again, I'm geeking over these cards. But yeah, it's like, I feel that you're facing the fear of it, exactly what that card says. This is what I say all the time. It is okay to make mistakes and then see the error of your ways and say sorry. It makes you a stronger person, actually. But when you've been around people that literally never apologise for hurting your feelings, which is what I feel a lot of you may have been around, divine feminine and divine masculine, or just general lack of accountability, it can be quite hard if nobody's ever taught you how to really do that properly, to teach yourself. But it's not impossible. So it can start by you recognising that maybe it wasn't fair. Right, so what's the feminine's hopes and fears and expectations? Wait a minute, actually, I feel like they want me to... Yeah. They want me to use these for the masculine, because I haven't used them in a few days. Oh my god, how fucking crazy is that? Sorry. That blows my fucking mind. That is 2 decks together. You should know that if you watch this all the time. And the same one came out that I got drawn to. So this person is really anxious and afraid. I struggle with pressure at home, at work, with you. I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do, and that's something I have to heal. So this person really feels a lot of pressure. So it could be the precious time, either like, this could have been a while, like this talk could have been on pause a long time, like this could be decades, could be years, it's not months anyway. I was selfish and stuck in ego. Yeah, that makes sense of what I just said. Like, this person, oh my god, especially what I just said about not being able to say sorry. Like, but it's like, what I'm hearing is like, I can feel from this masculine, it's like, it is very hard to recognise that when everyone around you is like that. Because look, they're pulling my eyes to love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. I feel this masculine has been working very hard at that. So you should be really proud of yourself if this is you, whether you're a male or a female, that it's like you've actually, I think I'm feeling a deep feeling that this masculine's like been really disturbed by their third eye being open and seeing how other people just don't take accountability and apologise for where they've hurt your feelings if you're this masculine, or where they hurt other people's feelings, and it's just this person doesn't want to be like that anymore. I fantasise about you. Oh, we already had that with a different deck. And I lust for you. Guys, that's like the same version of the same card out of the two different decks. That'd be a funny thumbnail. When I look at you sometimes, my desire takes me over, and that primal need for you makes me want to rip off your clothes and have you right there. I think I'd be fantasising about some pretty racy stuff there. That's your business, whoever's resonating with this. I'm holding on to memories of us. Oh, so it could be quite literal. You know, this could be like an actual memory of when things got a little heated there. Or it's something that they're fantasizing about, or that you're fantasizing about that's to come in the future, but we'll tone down the heat a little bit in the kitchen. Right, now we can go on to the hopes and the fears of the feminine. Separation in reverse. So quite simply, separation is not the end, but it was in reverse. The feminine hopes the separation is over. Totally simple. And that there can be forgiveness. The act of forgiveness releases tension. It's kind of funny with what I was just saying. So yes, forgiveness releases tension. Coming out of separation releases tension. And other things, like honesty, release tension. Relationships and trust, and other things. I'd say go and buy another card. But that's at everyone's pace, so you can decide what's your own pace. Mercury retrograde and Mercury retrograde shadow. I'd take it slow, guys, but that's your call. What does the feminine want to say? Will you be my Valentine? So I feel there's a strong feeling of like, you know, the hope is that you will be together by then. I've always got your back and I'm proud of you. Long before then for some, you know, it really just depends, but that's obviously what that said. You're so hot, you make me smile every time I think or hear your name. So really that's like, again, this is two people that, you know, there's a lot of love there, a lot of care for one another, a lot of patience and understanding. I know you worry I will see the real you and run, you're wrong, I love every side of you unconditionally, a lot of love. But again, I always pick up on connections like that because there's a lot of love in my connection too. You don't fool me. You might fool many others, but you don't fool me. Right, so areas of conflict. Oh, I haven't even used any tarot. Oh shit. They're pulling me what's the tea. God, let's see. Deep breath. What's the area of conflict? Oh, it's not that. Yeah. So, interesting. So this is on the feminine side. Oh no, wait a minute. I was saying the feminine because I usually do the feminine and the masculine, but I've been doing the masculine and the feminine. So the area of conflict is, look, an offer. The area of conflict is masculine has not come forward for this chat. I was going to say chat and talk, and I said chat. For this talk, this chat, you know, because it's got an offer with a coffee. So it's just basically, you know, whether it's got anything to do with you having a coffee or whatever, or in the house or out or whatever. And again, I'd imagine for most it would be like in your house, because it's like with the nature of how intense twin flame connections are, if you haven't spoken for a long time, but whatever, you know, if it's different for you, it is. But that's area of conflict. This masculine feels like they've wasted time. Wasting time, stuck, no changes, and limited. But it was in reverse, so that's not going to be an area of conflict much longer. They're putting a drama starter behind them. So that was in reverse. Who may be keeping a close eye on them and you if you're the feminine, looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Because that's area of conflict. So, right, what's an area of conflict for the feminine? Yeah, look at that. A different the area of conflict for feminine. Now this is interesting. Now this could be that again, karmic energies around the feminine are watching you, which it definitely will be that. And like I said, this can be people that you know, that you don't know very well, like just strangers on the internet or whatever, especially if you work in the public. But it's like fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. There's somebody, I kind of strongly feel like, because it's an area of conflict, I feel it's like somebody to do with the masculine, like catfishing and stuff, like, you know, just kind of, so just look out for that. Anybody sniffing about, it's, you know, I feel it's just the modern spirits anyway, they're not going to talk, but I just feel it quite strongly. Bankrupt, now this could be people that are going through financial difficulty. Again, I feel this is people that have done wrong, that are, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, look, love triangle in reverse, third party, multiple lovers' choices. So, because this is an area of conflict for the feminine, again, yeah, I really do feel it. It's like karmic energies that have tried to, that have played some sort of part in keeping all the people that resonate with this apart, all the different groups. They're facing money issues, but they're behind you. It's the type of people that marry for money. So, again, this could even be actually, this could be a karmic partner that did marry like your divine masculine or something. Like it was like, you know, a marriage that was money orientated, materialism kind of stuff, which would come from the masculine and this, whoever this karmic energy is. This is just for a handful of people. But either, if that's not done, well, anyway, it will be for at least one or two people marrying for money. But look, moving on, thank you, next. But it was in reverse. That person, yeah, that probably, that's what I'm getting there. There's somebody keeping an eye on the masculine, that they were trying to, either they did already manage to lock them down, but now they're either in separation, going through a divorce, or they're divorced, and they're not happy that it's person's moving on, or they didn't get to that bit and they're bitter, and they're fake. That would make sense too, wouldn't it? And they're spying. So, sorry to laugh, but we've had broke ass and bankrupt. So again, that's, you know, it's harsh cards, but I get what they're saying. It's like somebody's annoyed or raging that it's like their money source has been pulled away, which unfortunately I feel might be the masculine for some people. Yeah, look, rejected. But it's like that karma, it's like, you're not rejecting me. This is a very controlling, toxic energy I'm picking up on. This could be like quite hungry. This could be in the past, but this could be like now. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. And it did say that there was a drama starter behind the masculine. Right, okay, I just cut it, cyberbully too. We don't want any more of that. But it's just letting you know, don't take that if it doesn't make sense to you again. But right, let's pick up on areas of conflict between you two. If this was resonating, I like this way this deck's worded. So, what's an area of conflict for the masculine towards the feminine? Money. So it's either money, and this has been coming out loads the last, well, it's a few weeks, but definitely it came out yesterday too. We've got the Five of Pentacles. This masculine could be financially in a place they're not happy with, or because like all those cards about money keep coming out, that would, you know, it could be that, like, you know, perhaps some sort of legal, like, separation or a divorce or something has like drained someone of their finances, you know, or it's something like, you know, not just the karmic partner but also the masculine. But it's like this person's building up their finances. But I really do feel as well they feel emotionally out in the cold, but they also are aware that they left you out in the cold. So it's happy times. But that is what. But you know what? Oh yeah, because I love. Oh, but you're their wish fulfillment, and that's fair. And can be significant. Like that just leapt out. I wasn't going to pull another one, so I'm going to read the Five of Pentacles. But yeah, you are this masculine's wish fulfillment, but it's just they could be building up their finances right now after being around a money grabber, it looks like. But again, it does that bit, doesn't need to be, that's just specific to whoever that's making sense to. There's a great deal you feel you need to worry about right now, masculine. Money is one of your greatest issues and you feel stretched. You fret that you may be edging closer to financial ruin with every moment. Solution: the first thing to remember is that your greatest enemy and your staunchest ally is the power of your imagination. Avoid imagining the worst, and little by little this will pass. That feels so important. I'm glad I read this, because that's what I sensed from the start. Like, this masculine felt really close to you, like you're a best friend, they loved you, but it terrified them. Like, they thought about everything that could go wrong rather than what could go right, and they ran. Now, this could just be a case of being too young or not being ready. It doesn't need to be into age, but it's there's a lot of fear. You're going to be okay, and you need to believe this. The universe wants you to understand that you will be taken care of. Be practical, pay what you can of each bill, face your problems with pragmatic courage, and this will dissipate. You're safe, this time will pass. And believe it or not, like, as much as I don't make a secret about the fact that, like, money management is not my strong point, actually it is for helping other people with stuff like that. I've always been very good at helping people with debt, and just facing it wherever you need to, and I'm really good if there's any sort of bullies to do with that. Like, I know what people's rights are and stuff like that, because people can often, if you don't know your stuff, like, they can, like, bully you into paying more than what you can afford and shit like that. Yeah, you're just masculine's wish fulfillment though. But it's quite funny that's an area of conflict though. It's like, it feels like, it is, this person's never been able to shake you off that you are their wish fulfillment. Area of conflict for the feminine. Purposeful action. Well, I feel it's the delayed plans, and I feel that is that's really, wait a minute. Well, it is delayed plans too, because it does say powerful action, but that's the Three Pentacles. I was thinking it was the Three Wands. I feel, yes, the area of conflict are the people working against the connection. But also, whatever I said before that, people working, because again, that's working together, but it's like the people working against. So there's just, it's the same old. There was a lot of people working against. That's the area of conflict. It's grating on you. There's just people working against the best friends. Pulling me that again. So I feel it's like, friends around yourself or the masculine, the usual jealousy, and people who are jealous of what they don't have themselves, so they sabotage it wherever they can. What's another area of conflict? Wow. Sneaky fuckers. Seven of Swords. Ego, internal politics. It was in reverse though. So I feel whatever this is, it's behind you. If you had untrustworthy friends, the sneaky bastards are behind you. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, look, sneaky bastards, the moon. Yearning desire, the moon. But look, sorry, this is quite deep, but I get it. Like, look what I was channeling the other day, just a few days ago, when I said, I can forgive people, but I'm not going to forget when people left me like that. Unless you can, I don't know if you can see that, but that wee woman is curled up in a ball. She doesn't look like she's crying, but that could be a wee tear, but it's like, it's like, yeah. So it's kind of like, even if you're not around the same types of people, it's like they're still not wanting that to happen for you. So outside influence. Let's get some outside influences for the masculine. It's the same fucking card again. This masculine just keeps saying she's my wish fulfillment. Also though, I feel like the outside influence could be a bit of overindulgence. Like, oh god, yeah, definitely. It's just because, yeah, absolutely. Like, there was a bit of a cycle that couldn't close out the world. That one says rewards, expansion, destiny. Like, this masculine wasn't reaching the rewards of the feminine. They weren't expanding their consciousness. They weren't headed in the wrong way of their destiny because they were trapped with the devil. So again, like, people were keeping them out drinking and partying and issues of control and freedom. Like, people wanted to keep them trapped. And again, I do feel it's friends. Again, it's not me. It keeps coming out. So a whole group of masculines are going to resonate with this. And again, I get what it means, because like, you don't, and again, it's not really, if you can really look at this on a deeper level, it's not about blaming anybody's friends, because you've got to take personal responsibility for yourself. But like, I remember when I was in that time in my life a few years, like, it was a few years ago now, but it was like, I just one day woke up and I thought, I'm fucking sick of getting drunk and like going out and parties. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, and I just kept feeling like I was stuck, like the devil. And yeah, it depends as you look, like, you know what I mean? Like, my friends at the time respected it, but they would always still try and get me to go out and have fun and stuff. But for the most part, like, definitely if I didn't want to drink, people wouldn't, like, have a problem with that. I'd just go out and I wouldn't drink. But it just grew arms and legs. It just it became more of a problem for me, really. Because I was aware as well that, yeah, if I was going out and getting drunk all the time and just pretending like I was happy doing what seemed like other people are happy enough doing, I was never going to get that. Love and union, teamwork, and especially because that's got love and union on it, you know what I mean? I was never going to reach what I actually wanted. Union in myself and union with my divine masculine. Like, whenever that was destined at me, because this is, again, because I'm still doing it, but it's like, I'm now, at least now that like I stopped doing all of that, I am in union with myself, because you need to be in that before you're in the physical one. But imagine I hadn't stopped partying and getting drunk and, just sort of doing what and just, I would be like, yeah, even further away. So, yeah, wow. Right, I think I didn't, the outside influences for the masculine, because I usually do the feminine that, but I said the masculine. Outside in, look, secretly this masculine is yearning and desiring. So you've both got them in. You both feel like that about each other. In the masculine, put down your burdens, 10 of Wands. This masculine, if they haven't already dropped the ball, that's really interesting. I had a synchronicity with that today. I spoke to another male today that isn't feeling well, and that it's just that guy was, he was going to be fixing something, but like, he was just acknowledging that, he needed to slow down and stuff. And so I feel there's some sort of synchronicity about that, about if you don't slow down, then you'll get even worse, yeah. So I think it's similar for this group of masculines, because like all men are going through stuff like this, like awakening, basically. Right, best course. I'm again getting a bit sick of this now. It's like I get excited at the start and I'm like, I can't even do this anymore. And there's me thinking I'm going to be able to do, I can do Saturday, Sunday. I'm not going to do mediumship Monday. I'll have a cup of tea in between though, because my throat's actually, I've not got a sore throat, but my throat's quite sore. And remember, this full moon is about the throat chakra, but I suppose I did film the other one before, and then so I have sat and spoke for 2 hours, so fair enough. But I feel it is about this masculine coming in for this talk. It's connected. Of course, I want some more cards for the. Oh look! Wow, I'm not even using this deck. I'm like, wait a minute. Look, talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Oh, wait a minute. That's, yeah, this masculine's coming to talk. That's how different they feel like you are. Look, there's a unicorn talking to a wee cat. So just, doesn't matter who's two. It's like, this is how different you both feel each other. Your patience will be rewarded, worth waiting for, isn't it? I think that's a good one for this. Yeah, these ones. Uh-oh, maybe the cursed card might come out. Sorry if you're seeing up my nose or anything like that. What is an area of conflict for the masculine? Or I've already done that, haven't I? Outside influences. So other relationships around them. It's also got former marriage. So if anything like that comes, because I've already picked up on that. Still got a card that says divorce actually. But heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Well, that's what's going on with this masculine. And, oh yeah, then look, that's why I wondered why I just said that, but that's, I knew it was synchronicity though when I spoke to that guy earlier. It's yeah, they're feeling a bit messed up right now, so that could even just be like someone's not feeling very well or that, like with the flu or whatever, but or it could be emotionally like not feeling very stable. But it's this person's, I feel it's to do awakening. Like this is, if you're this masculine, like you're spiritually waking up, and it's very ungrounding. So you definitely need to ground your energy, because the 12-12 energy, regardless of whether you tune into what all of that means, it was a lot of light flooding the flat. So you really need to make sure that you get a walk. Like for instance, I haven't been out for ages, but I was out yesterday walking. I've been out today. I went for a wee breakfast brunch with my mum, and it was nice. And but again, as you can see, I'm fucking shattered. But this is brilliant because like I've been a walk, and I do think I did sleep better last night, and then I've just done that sleep hypnosis there, so I'll listen to it myself. And yeah, but getting fresh air does help me sleep. What else? Bonding, sensual, confiding, intimacy, but it was in reverse, right? What I'm getting from that is because it's outside influences. This is about codependent situationships, or like I said, even marriages in some cases, or long-term relationships. This masculine purposely chose things. That's why they like burying themselves in work, or chose things where there wasn't a huge demand to be like, you know, close like that. Like sharing your deepest feelings. It's just other kind of intimacy, which when you're a feminine you don't really want to be hearing about either, but it's like, yeah, it's not connection, it's, you know what I mean. Anyone can do it basically. Do you know what I'm saying? Chasing, pursuit, toxicity. Yeah, that, I knew that's what they were saying. It's like what they're saying to me is like the outside influences. This masculine has toxicity chasing them. Like, so if it's a guy, they'd have like women that throw themselves at them. If it's a woman masculine, they'd have guys that chase them that are toxic. But it's toxic, you know. Whereas if you're the feminine, you bring this person peace, balance, harmony, friendship. We already saw that this person feels like you're their best friend and they love you. And that's not the vibe I'm getting for the toxic energy that mess them up. Right, tell us some more outside influences for the feminine. I feel like they might just keep telling me about the masculine. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. So the feminine's outside influences are doing this, focused on your self-growth, your nourishment, and you're not avoiding, blocking, or pushing away your feelings or escaping your feelings because it's in reverse. So yes, you're focused on, yeah, doing the hard work, and that's why you're probably in inner union or about to get there. So another outside influence, remember I felt like one of the cards is going to be out the masculine. This for me, I know for other people it isn't. For me, it's a karmic card. It's charming, graceful, kind-hearted. So again, although you may be a feminine in that energy, an outside influence is a karmic energy around the masculine. Whether it is present or in the past, we've already seen there is very heavily spying, monitoring spirits that cause an illusion, unbalanced, distorted, cloudy judgment for this masculine. So again, this could be long in the past too. And I wondered why I kept shuffling them, but the next question is the best current course of action: open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. There's going to need to be a very open-hearted, honest conversation here. and it will be worth waiting on. But right now, it could be causing an emotional storm, turmoil, unstable and affected. So notice I did say that it does feel like this masculine is feeling like that right now. But that's what can drive people to do something about it. And I've picked up these cards, so we'll go with them. That was selfish and stuck in ego. So that's twice now that masculine said that group of masculines. I'm angry. Yeah, oh wow, that fits the emotional storm. I cause arguments and problems sometimes to be alone, and you see it's because this person's craving genuine intimacy. They've got in touch with their shadow, and now they're not getting that, and this person really wants to talk about their feelings with you. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. That's deep, guys. You think it was a Scorpio moon with how intense I'm channeling this. You're perfect for me, just as you are. Don't ever change. I just feel like you really needed to hear that. If you're the feminine, I feel like, side note, nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean? It's like this masculine, I feel like a pain in my, it's like it pains them for you to feel like there's something wrong with you. Because it feels like this person, it's like their actions have made you feel like that, but it was their own stuff, right? Again, if you could see how many decks of cards are around me, and I just went to this one for some reason, so we'll trust it. The best course of action for this masculine, well, we already know it's to talk about their feelings, and then the talk came up, and we already know they're returning. But what's the best course of action? Oh. That's creepy, but I love it. Yeah, take action. The best course of action is take action. I mean, so something could happen around the 17th of December. I mean, it can happen before or after too, but it's just that, or it could be someone's birthday or anything. But that is very soon. That is that's Tuesday. So Cancer moon, I believe. Yeah, somebody could be in the fields. But again, just leave that bit going. What does a masculine do? Take that. What action do you take? Take action. Hilarious. Best current course of action for the feminine. If it says the rest and restore or something, I'll laugh. Door to value. Wow. Keep valuing yourself. There could be something significant about Hogmanay or New Year's Eve. This could be about because you valued yourself. The reward is, you know, spending time with your masculine. But keep valuing yourself either way. Love it. Probable outcome if this course of action is taken. Sexual relations. I'm joking. I did not have sexual relations with my twin flame. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that again, that's your business whether you decide to do this. But this can also be having fun, guys. But it is the sacral chakra. So it's about creativity, passion, fun, actual energy. It's just funny that the question is probable outcome if this course of action is taken. So if action is taken by the feminine, if action is taken by the feminine to keep valuing yourself, your best friend has got your best friend you want to have sex with is going to come in, talk about their feelings, and it's going to end up the sacral chakra. It's going to end up in fun. We'll just leave it fun. It doesn't need to be. Oh, right. Probably outcome if this course of action is taken. That's more like it. Thank you. They're saying to have patience with that, but no, patience with the love and the sex. Love and sex and magic. Depends where it lands in your chart, guys. If it's in some areas of your chart, it's, you know, nothing possible. But again, this full moon is what I mean. Like, you know, it's yeah, interesting. So be patient. The door to romance is about to open and someone is about to return. My God, by the way, these thumbnail options are like, there's too many. Where did Where did I put the wee mini? I think we will do some of these. So that took ages because I've done feminine and masculine, but whatever. It's probable outcome if this course of action is taken. We've already saw that, right? There's going to be love and sex and magic. Maybe again, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's you could just do whatever of that you want to do, but that's what's tell someone else. So, oh, that looked like my eyes rolled. That looked like my eyes went. Oh God, loyal heart. This person's loyal to you. I think that's what you're gonna like. If this is making sense to you, by the time it gets to this point, I just feel, I don't know, I just feel some kind of surprise. Like, look, I feel if you're really time for a nap. Remember, I did say it felt like that masculine might not be well just now or going through something, but it's like, or it could be you. Like, again, I'm really tired today, but it's like time for a nap. So just whoever you are, get some rest, but imagine good things, because loyal heart coming out first is pretty special. Building blocks, no place like home. Yeah, you feel like home to this person. That's been clear since the start. And I meant at the start of the reading, but I feel that means something else. Like, it's been clear since the start when they met you or something, that you feel like home to this person. And they've wanted to build themselves up to feel ready for this connection. But the cycle, like, there's been something going round and round and round, and it's now time for this talk, because it's exhausting. Time for a nap in reverse. Never ending story. I don't know if this is the one that I published for everyone, but it was either that, so you'll know if you watched it, or it's in the one that I put in the membership. I will put that one in public at some point, but I was guided to hold it back just now. But Round and Round and Never Ending Story came out in that order yesterday too. So there's a lot of group of people in that. It's just causing chaos and conflict to not have this talk. So that's why communication's coming. A message in a bottle. Love it. I love channeling with those cards in particular. And let's channel the Big Daddy cards. I said that because look, if you're like, why is she saying that? See? What we got from the OG, the original. This masculine does not want to do things by the book because that hasn't worked out for them. 21, they're cleaning up a karmic cycle. Oh. Cards. Well, there's a change in the wind. This person is afraid to contact you, but they're going to push through their fear. Change in the wind. I'm afraid to contact you. It's like that moment where someone's like, fuck it, and I'm going to do it afraid because I want a new life, and I'm never going to get 39. I'm never going to get a new life for the person I want it with if I don't fucking talk to them. To the sea as well was behind it. Happy. So to the sea could be about being in your feelings, unless it's got something to do with the sea or the ocean if you're in America. The fates, it's fated, it's guided, it's destined. There is something about the 17th, because there it is again. This never ending story needs to come to an end. Because look, that person's like, for fuck's sake, I'm fucking tired. I just want to have my happy ever after. 9 of Cups vibes again. Look, there's a 9, it's an ending. It's a happy ending. To the sea. This person's in their feelings. Right, I think I'll end that there because I need to go and lubricate my voice, because it's, again, it goes away when I have a cup of tea, but give me a word for the feminine. Oh God, you gave me loads. Abundance, sisterhood and brotherhood, presence. Your presence is the 9 of Cups times 2, as we saw. You bring so much happiness, joy, celebration, fulfillment. This masculine sees you as a good time, and I don't mean in a bad way. I mean like they're your joy, your wish fulfillment for them. It's like party for two, because the 9 of Cups could be like indulging and stuff too, but it's like where this person might have chose to indulge with other people or party. Sister brotherhood, I feel that's about the friendship. They want to be, it's like this masculine saying, abundance to me would be you letting me be in your presence again. Guys, that was fucking beautiful. That was really romantic. I'm just saying. Just flowed through. So, and again, I'm not taking credit. I'm just channeling who's ever masculines are. Well, actually, we have to give credit to my Twinflame, because although that might not be how he feels about me in this moment or ever, it's like it's him that helps me channel these messages. But it was rather lovely the way it came through. So, for the masculine, we have responsibility. Makes sense. This masculine's like, I'm ready to take responsibility. I'm ready to be flexible now. I'm ready to be flexible about how to make this work. Can we compromise? Because that already came through. And thank you for being the light in my life that's helped me out of the dark. I just hope you're going to give me another opportunity to let me show you that you are a light to me. Oh, and so that actually nearly made me cry, because I just realised I said, I just realised I said that in the one yesterday. I said that my Twinflame was a light in a dark moment for me. So that's quite a beautiful little synchronicity. Right, I'm going to end that there for the reasons I've already said. So I'm going to rest my voice, and next time you see Saturday, Sunday, well, you'll see Saturdays on Saturday, you'll see Sundays on Sunday, and yeah, just have a lovely weekend. Please, please, please protect your energy, as we've saw with this particular one. As always, if this resonated with you, unfortunately, there's as well as there's something being a closeness between the two of you, there is friends, or even worse, best friends. There's influences around either both of you or on the masculine side that don't want this to come together. And I just feel, it's just like I said, it's people's unhealed shadows that can even shift in people as they heal. But you don't need to stress yourself with that shit. Some people, I used to be that person. I'd be fucking worried about people pleasing. It's like, I couldn't give a flying fuck now. I'm not about hurting people's feelings and shit, but like, when people have got such unhealthy boundaries, people do think you're hurting their feelings just because you tell them, like, no, or or you're assertive, like, especially because like we've got to be assertive. Like, it's so difficult to be assertive, Although love yourself, I thought it said assertive, be assertive, but look, love yourself. Yeah, to truly love yourself, which is what a healed divine feminine. Which, by the way, you're, like I said, you never stop doing healing, but I am in inner union. Like, when somebody does something that's uncomfortable around me, it can still be uncomfortable for me to let them know, but I do it. Because otherwise you're not loving yourself and you're people pleasing. But people, it's like I always say, if people turn their nose up at a boundary that you set, it just shows where they've not got, they've got more healing to do. So it's, you can be kind about it, but just try not to take it too personally, because people are going through their own stuff. Thank you. See, it looks like I'm just having a wee chat saying whatever, but look, love yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. So we got love yourself and love yourself first. That's comes very strong for divine feminine and divine masculine. Have faith. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. Oh God, I was gonna do goddess cards because it's Friday the 13th and we don't believe in bad luck, but we do believe in goddess divine feminine. Could we get a goddess card? Yeah, I said, I'm being so dramatic, but I said that on the shorts for this card for tomorrow. So I think it's Saturday's one. So remember, I'm filming this Friday. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So not only, if you're not already attracting literal abundance, I feel you're going to very soon, because you're in a very grateful state, abundant state, and it's attracting it. But basically, you're also, I put in the shorts, you're triggering people. So it's the same energy coming through. You're triggering people because you're standing in that self-love, which, like I just explained, not a lot of people have for themselves. So it can make them jealous. They're stuck in cycles. Honour your cycles of your body energy levels. and emotions. I feel that was particularly what was coming through for the masculines. It felt really, so basically feminines stand in your power, or sit in your power, chill, and masculines rest where you need to, or take action, because that's what came through. So you know, you'll know. And expect miracles, Mother Mary, and I work with Mother Mary in everything that I do. Kuan Yin, compassion. There's a lot of love here. Powerful unions, not just one, many that I'm picking up. Yeah, expect miracles. Let go of expectation, expect miracles. 31 again. New Year's Eve, Hogmanay is significant here. See you later. Harry met Sally moment, maybe.